Smiler's Wharf is going to degrade the character of the town and the quality of life of its residents.
I've lived here 20 years. This is one of the finest projects I've ever seen.
I think this project is totally inappropriate.
I see this as a real benefit to Mystic.
Friends and neighbors alike are in total disbelief that this massive plan is even being considered.
This is a no-brainer.
More than 300 people crowded into the Stonington High School Auditorium Monday for a public hearing on the proposed Smiler's Wharf development.
Tonight we'll be presenting to you not just a zoning application, but a reimagined vision for the Seaport Marine site that will redevelop it from the tired and underutilized industrial boatyard that it is today to a vibrant, mixed-use waterfront neighborhood.
The development would include a hotel, restaurant, community event space, apartments, townhouses, and multifamily homes.
I'm in favor of this project. I think it's a smart project.
I have decided to speak in opposition to this plan.
Of the 83 people who signed up to speak, only 39 were able to have their comments heard before the meeting ended at 11 p.m.
I believe there really is a need for people who want to live in a downtown environment.
I want an apartment, and there's a shortage of apartments for people like me.
Growing the grant list has become an imperative.
The Board of Finance approved a budget increase of close to $3 million this year. And so that has to be paid for somehow. And so we have to generate more revenue.
But we're not just talking about economic benefit. We're also talking about neighborhoods, surrounding neighborhoods, traffic patterns, safety for kids.
This plan, as proposed, will seriously impact public safety.
That it's going to cause traffic problems and parking problems.
How could all this additional traffic not disrupt the neighborhood?
And we should be considered lucky that we have Mystic thriving for tourism.
It will stimulate tourism, increase consumer spending in our area in Mystic.
We have store owners, restaurant owners, hotel owners, and when they get paid by this uplift, they pass that money on to other businesses.
The question becomes, when is enough enough, and at what point does tourism no longer get drawn there because we've lost that sense of what Mystic is made up of today?
The project will destroy a lot of what makes Mystic attractive and why many others choose to live there.
These buildings were too big, too tall, they don't fit.
Who's smiling? Not me. This project is not going to profit or benefit me.
By granting this plan as proposed, you will in essence be taking away the value of not only my property, but those of the surrounding neighborhoods.
As it sits right now, this property is not utilized to the highest and best that it could be.
Driving down Cottrell Street, seeing what looks to be like a condemnable line of buildings is nothing to be proud of.
This project for me is a chance to enhance the waterfront, to tear down some unappealing structures that I think detract from the landscape.
I looked at these white buildings and I thought, there's got to be something better we can do with this property.
This thing clearly doesn't conform with the Coastal Management Act.
You think those people are going to get to the hotel? How are they going to get there? It floods.
Our views will be restricted by the tallest buildings in Mystic. Our quiet neighborhood will be filled with noise and additional traffic.
The hearing will resume July 8th at 7 p.m. back at the high school.